Let's try this again. The I Love Colonel Sanders gameplay. Hopefully I turned it down enough. If not, I can... Alright, I think it turned down enough. Alright, let's watch this anime. Yikes. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, thank God. Jesus, that was very loud. But that's okay. Wait, prioritize. Yeah, alright. Master volume. I think that's fine. Alright, so we are playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-looking good dating simulator, which I heard about a few weeks ago, and I guess I didn't realize it came out maybe a week, 2 weeks ago. I don't remember when, but it came out, and I was like, you know, let's stream it. I don't think I played a dating simulator since... Does Doki Doki Literature Club count? Because if not, I guess I played Dream Daddy. Not on stream. I didn't play any of these on stream. And it wasn't too bad. It was alright. But that beginning anime sequence was everything, even though it was super loud. Alright, so... It seems really low now. If it's too low in the game, I'll up it. Is that Colonel Sanders is twin Colonel Manders? Are there two? Okay, but I do want to... We're gonna date Colonel Sanders, hopefully, if the game doesn't die. Okay, sorry, tell us your name. Yeah, now the music seems too low. Alright, hold on, Colonel Sanders. There we go. Okay, new game. My name is Moose. Alright, let's get this started. Let's try and date Colonel Sanders. Nice background, really nice. Alright, my mouse isn't here because I usually have it to like not capture the mouse, but I don't think it's that important. I have not had KFC, first of all. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Alright, so what's that? Oh, you can't save it all. So you can't save Scum like you can in most visual novels if you want to like go back for achievements or whatever. But as a kid, we have a lot of money, so we didn't really like go out to eat a lot. And when we did, we definitely didn't. We had KFC once in a while, but I didn't really have it like a lot. So I know next to nothing about KFC, and that doesn't matter. I don't think that's the point. Also, look at this poster of a K-pop band I have up. Let's turn it on so you can see my mouse. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Display capture properties. Capture cursor. I feel like if I want to like point things out, it'll make it easy. All right, let's go. But look at my K-pop poster, because this is me in my modest student apartment, and I have a poster of a chicken. Nice. Stickers on the window, though. Yikes. Alright. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Is that my alarm clock? Jesus. Or you could wake up. Now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock up and at 'em. Cause like, I would stay in bed forever, but We need to meet the future husbandu, the #1 anime husbandu, Colonel Sanders. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination gain away from you. You need to take this seriously. Come on, girl. Chop chop. Well, yeah, we can daydream a bit, thinking about our future with Colonel Sanders. It's here, finally. First day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare. So many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Already you love biscuits. I kind of do remember the KFC biscuits. I remember not liking them, which to be fair, I've never really liked biscuits. But just, biscuits are too bready. They're generally pretty dry. Just, not great. But we like biscuits in this game. Delicious. Just what you need to wake up those taste buds. Look at all that bread. Look at all that wheat. Okay. Yikes. You're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. That's... unfortunate. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh is right. I've had those days, where I would not be sweating buckets, thankfully. It would be on, like, thankfully cooler days where I would just get out the door, I'd go to school, be like, oh shit, I never put on deodorant. It was not too bad. I have a pretty sensitive nose, thank God, but I'm already relating to the main character. Alright. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. The music looks pretty good, I have to say. I like it. Also, look at that beautiful cherry blossom tree. What a great school. University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. It sounds legit. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Oh, that's my best friend. Okay. I thought that was like me, the character. I guess you probably never see what you look like, but that's Miriam. If she tries to go for my Colonel Sanders, I will backhand her. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Moose. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? I like how Moose is just capped. To be fair, everything's capitalized, but actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't just stay loving the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? She's already fucking crying. Jesus. Classic Miriam, raised by Master Chef parents. She's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand What? It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great, Miriam. Quicksand box? I mean, like sandboxes, yes, but that sounds very dangerous. Also, even if it is quicksand, isn't there a bottom? Or would I have just sunk into the earth, never to see the light of day again? I like her outfit, though. Look, she has, like, a really cute skirt, and then knee-high socks. I don't think I could ever pull off. I feel like my legs are probably too fat and they wouldn't stay up. Although I hear there's sock glue you can wear to like keep them up. I can't see her shoes, but from what I can see, they're like a little pink. Thank you. She's good. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. 3-day only semesters. It sounds very prestigious, this University of Cooking School Academy for Learnings. Also, I like how it's not just the University of Cooking School. The school has its tagline in the school name. A sweet girl, Miriam. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Oof. Miriam, you're sweet, but also her teeth look fine, but oh, girl, you're gonna have fucked up teeth forever now. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? We're gonna pep talk her best friend. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had her tarot cards read? Lady with the mask gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. Oops. I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? You know what? This is classic Moose, because... I mean, I would not remember the name of the tarot cards, just, like, what they looked like. I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. That means she's gonna go for my Colonel Sanders. Bitch, I won't let you. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. As she's still like, what's wrong with her hand? This is a free game. I shouldn't be complaining. And, like, the art style is cute in and of itself, but, like, those hands are so... She has really weird fingers. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. At least she has those killer bangs. Alright, Miriam, you're looking on the bright side. We're off to a good start. Can you believe I cut them myself? I actually really can. Believe it or not, Miriam. You can definitely believe it. Oh my god. This game is already the best dating sim I've ever played. Next to Doki Doki Literature Club. I cannot believe it. Breaking a word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. This is gonna be the cliche bitch girl who's like, I'm so much better than all of you, who bullies me for absolutely no reason. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. And look at her one tooth. And her sexy cutouts of people. Like, it's pretty modest for sexy bitch girl. But just enough to show that she has some cleavage, but not too much, so you know she's, you know, just... She takes pride in herself. Also, it's red, the color of Satan. So, just... Wow. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Oh. Okay, well, Miriam is pissed. I love Miriam. She's great. She's a good best friend character. Although, you know what? She looked really bitchy, but she looks nice here. I also really like her skirt. It would be too short for me. But, I don't know. Who knows how tall she is? Like, stuff that would be short on most people, because I'm 5'2", it might work out. We'll see. You leave Moose's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. At least they're not, like, attached to cankles. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Wait, okay, so that actually did make me take a look. There's an E before the S, which, you take out the E, it's, you know, some people name their kids Ashley like that, but it's like Ashley? Girl. Whoa, okay. She is a curvy lady. If everyone knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. Well, Miriam, why? We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. They're actually not weird insults. I think what she's saying is like, hey, I'm a curvy girl and you have really skinny chicken shins. You have like weird, knobbly, whatever. So it's not that weird of an insult, especially considering we're playing KFC. Or no, Colonel Sanders dating sim, so it's gonna be chicken insults. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stepped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. There, okay. Van. You rang. What? Whoa, what is this? He would not be allowed to wear that. Is he a JoJo character? Damn. I've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Wow, look at this group of characters. Even Ashley's like, yikes, why am I friends with this guy? And look at this. I don't know what that is. I guess his hair. Wow, this guy. Okay, Miriam is possibly the most normal looking of this bunch. I can't believe the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. What's that supposed to mean? I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire some professors. Your amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Also, even if I did, they would just come up with some dumb bullshit response, so you might as well just bite your tongue, girl. Psh, see you later, losers. Oh, who is that? He's so cute. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Okay. Oh, look at little Tum-Tum. Oof. Boy. Is he like 7? He's so tiny. And look at his one little tooth. Alright. He looks like mommy just dropped him off, but maybe he'll be a nice kid. Ugh. Oopsie. What? Oh my god. Okay, this is cute. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. This game's good. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Moose, so... Are you gonna make me hold this door all day? No. And with that, the young man walks to the building ahead of me. Young man! I feel like young man is reserved for like... I don't know, let's say 13 plus. He looks like he's 6 to 10, maybe. He's not a young man. Is it just me or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. Miriam, I don't know how old you are. I'm gonna assume you're like 18. Don't say things like that. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Who is this? Alright, just general... I don't know if this is the teacher or what. Okay. So, when I was looking at the main Steam library, whatever, one of the things was these are the answers to the exam in Chapter 6 against Ashley, so I might need to write some things down to remember. Oh my god! A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. God, is this dog our teacher? He is. No, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? Also, Miriam is stretching. It helps her to relax. I think that's like almost a yoga pose. Whatever keeps her calm. You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Oh my god, he's so cute. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog's our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air. Inside the classroom, is Colonel Sanders gonna show up? Oh. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. Oh my god, look at those defined cheekbones. That is my man, Colonel Sanders. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student in his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him, it's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Already you know who he is. Everyone else introduces themselves, or like, you're like, oh hey, this is Miriam. Oh hey, this is Ashley. Hey, this is Van the Man. You already know this is Colonel Sanders, somehow. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before I can finish his sentence. Oh, his name's Harland? Harland Sanders? That's a good name. Please, what's a good Colonel Sanders voice? Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hush murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering because he's so hot. So it begins to beat across your brow. You feel like everyone's looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. Also, the speed of the text in this game is really good. It's like fast enough where I can start reading it, and I feel like I don't have to click through, because that's honestly how I sometimes accidentally skip text panels. Oops. Oh. And this over here must be sweaty sweats a lot. Good diss. Oh my god, she has, I didn't realize, she has like little things of chicken on her thigh-high socks, which I know she's supposed to be like curved, she's supposed to be thick, but it's a little, I don't know, her leg skin is, what do you call a muffin top but like for legs? It's not entirely that, but it's a little, so maybe that's why she's so upset all the time, because the circulation in her thighs is getting cut off. I hope he ends up with Colonel Sanders if I don't. He looks pretty fabulous. He doesn't seem too bad, really, so far. Maybe we should open the window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Is there any reason they hate me other than the game says so and it's a cliche? And why isn't he doing anything like, students, stop being rude to each other? Hold on just a second. Nobody talked to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We're the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Why do I think they're weird insults? Like in the context of not putting on deodorant and sweating a lot at my pits, they're actually, they're being childish, yes, but I think the insults are not weird at all. Besides, a moose sweats is not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. All right, Miriam, relax. You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. All right, I don't know why that's a choice, but Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy, howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Oh, is he Southern now that I think about it? All right, I gotta remember that. Please, use my handkerchief. Oh my god. You know, I don't need to do an accent, it's fine. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Jesus. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? I'm gonna take the handkerchief. What a gentleman. Look at, what is he doing? Take the handkerchief. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful. You hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has this natural scent on it. It smells the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. And then it's gonna be mixed with your sweat, and after school he's gonna go back to his probably not modest apartment and just put it to his face and sniff it like a creep. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. I will say, they could have made the color of the opacity of the text box more. Can I change it? Because like sometimes the text is a little hard to read when it's brighter. All right, let's see if there's anything I can do about it. Nope. Honestly, the fact that there's a volume, you can like change the music and sound effects volume for a free game is not bad. All right, so nothing I can do about the text, but hope I can read it. It's pretty readable, just now and then it's a little tough. When all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks, and compete in the broom cooking arena. Oh god. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Oh, he looks like he's gonna haunt someone. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school. In the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. God, I just need pictures of this dog. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. Probably a robot student. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Oh. The class bursts into laughter. That's rude. He can't help with how he looks. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. Wasn't he already in the classroom? When he gets to you, he lifts his nose. Oh, he probably walked around the classroom. Okay. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Let me guess, he's gonna make fun of how gross I smell, because I've been sweating a lot and I'm not wearing deodorant, so I smell like really bad BO. Wait, so I didn't even, like, bathe? I mean... Yeah, it's like the alarm went off and I just left. I like my sleep, don't get me wrong, but like I always give myself time to just get ready in the morning. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. That's really rude. Like the first day of classes, yes, we would introduce ourselves, but like my professor never went up to me, sniffed me like, girl, take a vitamin. You smell. You've never had a talking dog as teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? A chicken snack, obviously. We're gonna go with the flow. Reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. I'm so good at this game already. He's so cute. Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Good life advice. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey Moose, there's still a seat here. Seems that no one's claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. 2 good options, but which will you choose? Fuck you, Miriam, we're sitting with the husbando. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Or he doesn't want to hurt his back. That's the thing, like, if you sit up straight, it's ultimately better for your back. I try to sit up straight as much as I can. Sometimes I do slouch. I really try hard not to. I hope Miriam's not mad at me. You know what? I'm gonna hope Miriam... So there's a load button, but there's no save button. All right, whatever. But I'm gonna hope that Miriam understands that, your girl has a goal, and it's to seduce Colonel Sanders, which, by the way, I was writing up the notification message, and I was like, you know, time to seduce Colonel Sanders, and I clicked update because I had updated it, and there was like red text like, your notification might run against Twitch's terms of service, just so you know. I changed it so quickly. Like, good looking out for me, Twitch. There's a lot of stuff that like what was it? A couple days ago, every viewer count was at 0, and yesterday, I think people weren't showing up in directories or something, so like Twitch is broken a lot, but thanks for letting me know. Thanks for offering me the seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it to the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. That pose. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Oh. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is leaving at point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. It's, yeah, that's right. Horse is to tree as chicken is to feather. These are easy. That's right. I like how even I tell myself that's right. Was the most efficient eating utensil ever created. He did say a spork. Okay. You just gotta remember things. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Unlike Miriam's breakfast this morning. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog teacher at culinary school. He's the best boy. I'm so good at this. Your total score is a perfect 5 out of 5. I'm the best. Colonel Sanders is gonna make me a waifu. Alright, perfect 5 out. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? No, I just thought for like 2 whole seconds. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. Wait, is this one of those quizzes where you... How do you tally your own when I take... Well... When I take quizzes, I never know my own... Well, some of the exams I would have, it'd be like, if you get these questions right, it's like 2.3... You get 2.3 points if you're right. I mean, I would hope, I would study, I would hope I was right, but I never tallied it. Whatever. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Yes. Alright, I might just seduce him yet. Hot diggity, Moose. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. Can I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Okay. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. You know, it is actually pretty nice for a cafeteria. The Stewart Cafeteria, established 2015. Like Martha Stewart? A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. You smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Alright, so she's not mad at me for sitting next to, hopefully, future husbando. I think she understands my goal, and she approves. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, I was It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shush. In honor of the new semester, I've prepped something special to share with everyone for lunch. I mean, his hair's white, and I know, like, he is stylized to look young, but is he, like, I don't know how old everyone's supposed to be. And to be fair, like, I do know there are older people that go to school, but no one finds it weird that, like, a 40-year-old man, I'm just gonna call him 30s or 40s, is just, like, shining with Bishi sparkle. Alright. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. Hold your breath, wait to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented. Were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head, its contents glimmer in the light. That looks so good. Oh my god, I was not prepared for this game. They make me so hungry. Piled high are pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. Colonel Sanders is perfect. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Is that gonna be enough chicken for everyone though? I know there's only like 8 of us. Well, 7 because the robot doesn't eat, and I don't know if the dog can eat it, but I don't know, man. I could probably devour that whole bucket by myself. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper, and just scribbling notes is fast thinking, oh my god, okay, so I should start scribbling too. Alright, I need my notebook. My ugly doll notebook. Alright, so 11 spices and herbs. I need to find, like, a blank page. God, I've written a lot of stuff in this notebook. It's my video game notebook. Here we go. Okay, so, 11 spices and herbs for perfect fried chicken. Okay. Let's put this here. Actually, where can I put it? You're fine. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament case. One of those ingredients is, poison. Got him! Oh, Van. Oh, Van. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. That was not a sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just, like, writing in my diary. Your diary today smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Oh my god. She's gonna show his butt. She's gonna show her butt to him. She's gonna be like, I dropped my pen, tee-hee. And she's gonna bend down and grab it like, oh, hee-hee, you accidentally saw me. Oh boy. Girl, he loves me and my big beautiful brain, not you. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself, and we will not let her. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Oh, okay, so this part was his hair. Also, I don't want to accidentally press that, so, oops. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. Do I not know what a bucket is? It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. I mean, I know this is also like marketing for KFC, but I'm gonna assume that if you're playing the Colonel Sanders game, you either A, are a streamer like me, 2, it's too jokey and memey to pass up, or 3, you already love KFC anyway and you want to see what it is they like decided to put together. Let's be real. Or maybe you're all 3, who knows. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Let's see, what do? We focus your mind and meditate, try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment, everything that tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Let's savor the moment, everything that tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Well, let's try and identify every flavor. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt, maybe? This might be important. Oops. Let's see. Salt. Pepper? Too obvious. Because the husband is probably going to test me on it. Pepper. Oregano? Basil? Maybe. But there's something else. Oregano. This game is honestly better than I thought it would be. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper still until you find it. Could it be? You really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use blank. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. Alright, so we know he uses blank. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one knows that you've traveled through space and time. Am I the doctor now? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Why is it always, if you have one choice, I don't know why it doesn't just say you approach him, but you approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef? What exactly was on that chicken? Haha, how bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Is that a chicken staff? Holy shit, this guy is really serious. It's just you and me talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. I was about to say we only have 3 days, man. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Blank. Wow. You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And blank definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. I'm so wrapped up in this man that I just follow him like a lost dog. Okay. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I'll leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Is that a tear in his eye? Like, oh, maybe it's just his glasses, actually. Alone together for the first time, you're figuring out it's the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Be modest but thoughtful. He says you don't need any more than 11 ingredients. Let's be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Okay, he loved that. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Moose. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. Okay, so we're on his good side. Look at his just big forearms. What a specimen. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. I love the relationship between me and Miriam. It's really sweet. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control yourself. You pounced on Colonel Sanders. Literally, or... Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. I hope I didn't just do myself at the beginning when I decided to sit next to him. Oh my god, also I made Miriam cry. Girl! You gotta get that D. That delicious flavor. Wanna be my partner? Sure, Moose. I'll prepare a station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep boop bip. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Wow. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I want to ask the robot. Let's choose Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. Okay. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Hold on one sec. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Oh, look at his smile! Aww! Issue, I hardly know you! Ha ha ha! Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. But you should suggest to your partner, Colonel Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't need to cook it. No. Using octopus with below Colonel Sanders. We have to go with the classic KFC dishes, is what I've... Well, I mean, obviously, but my grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I don't remember the mashed potatoes and gravy of the KFC either. As I said, it's been like probably at least 20 years since I've had KFC. So, grandma's mashed potatoes and gravy. And he loves me. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. That's true. Mashed potatoes with gravy is the best. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. Don't, girl! Girl, me, Moose, KFC Moose. Look at him right back. I'll go get the potatoes. A phrase I'll never go, because to be quite honest, potato chips are pretty good, and I like mashed potatoes, but I'm actually not too big of a potato fan. Oh, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. It looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? Bitch, as if you weren't just trying to get your meaty hooks into them. God, girl. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. I will destroy her. Whoa, this music is so good! Wow, holy shit! Did someone call for me? Ugh, no, geez, Van. Well, I'm over here crushing Moose's... Oh, I thought it was a voice. It's still good. While I'm over here crushing Moose's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arm full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh my god, they have the period inside the quotation marks. 10 out of 10 game. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looks like Moose is struggling, so we offered to give him a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. And they don't even gender you, because they don't know if you're a boy or a girl. So they're just gonna use... That was a... Oh, okay, it starts again. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Huh, doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. Alright, let's turn the music down a little more. Okay. Well, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that's positioned itself at your station. Wow. Also, her eyes look a little wonky. Like, she has, like, this is, like, going here, and this is poor wonky-eyed Ashley. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. I'm here to learn to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of the class. Let's all respect the format, okay? Turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Moose as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Moose's natural talent or their loyalty. Oh damn. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes they might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. Darn those cute corgis. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Of course they have. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of buttercream and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Oh my god, that looks so good! Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Honestly, Granny would probably tell me that mashed potatoes are empty calories. That's okay though. I love mashed potatoes. And, Granny's not judging me, so I'm okay. Oh my god. I have so many screenshots because this game's so good. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Okay? Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then... oh no. Oh my god. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Oh my god. Oh no. Van, do something, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? You know what? Van's in his own... like, he shit talks you like Ashley does, but there's something about him where just he feels very insecure about himself. With Colonel Sanders, it seems like he just honestly does want to be a good cook, but just oh. Like, so far, Ashley doesn't really have any personality other than she's just a bad bitch who wants your man. But, like, there's underlying tones of Van wanting to be the best cook he can be. I like him. Well, that right there, Moose. We do not waste food in the Brim cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I has potatoes face? Van rushes back over okay. There's a coding overload. Okay. Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Oh, he has Pops' back. That looks pretty... wait, is that an octopus? Mashed potatoes with gravy. Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors. It looks pretty good in its own right. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The intrepid student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. Oh, Van's pissed. No, don't. Something about this dish is, actually, what? God. Oh, is he okay? Should dogs eat octopus? Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Oh, that student is gonna die. To be fair, he already seems like he's half dead. Too late, it's been Ian. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed- It killed him! Holy shit! This game is everything. Everyone step back, don't take another bite. Oh no! When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up and Pop's his mouth. This game is a mess. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison! Tastes like poison! The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They're as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I don't think that's how poison works. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here! Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I would be more shaken up by the fact that I just watched someone die in front of my very own eyes. I'm sorry I had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. How long were we? It was like, let's say it was 7 a.m. when I woke up. Let's say it was 8 when I went in. Class started at, I don't know, Miriam and I were shooting the shit. It was lunchtime, I guess. And then, were we here for 5 or 6 hours? It's a really pretty scene though. And the music's really nice. Hopefully it doesn't have that, like, metal song again. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell me you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Moose? There's something I need to tell you. Oh no. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh geez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you. Shut up, I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? This guy. You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? He didn't have one. Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him, we're talking about me. Me, 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 me! I'm the hero. The spork monster is here to fight a hero. What? What the fuck? Where did it come from? I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was laying down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster. See? Are you rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? I will attack. Actually, let's defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you choose? Trepidation. Damn. You close your eyes tight, but then open one just enough to squint and see the spork monster across the battlefield. For some reason, this makes you feel more prepared for what comes next. I did not realize that this dating sim would also be an RPG of sorts. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Got a lot of good that defense did. Decided to go on the attack. Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster focuses their mastermind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger, more intimidating. How will you respond? I'll defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Buff up. You draw energy into your arms. Thinking back on all the stirring you did in the kitchen as a child, your muscles go super swole and you're ready to take on anything. Spork Monster's no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses utensil. You take 2 damage from the attack. Why isn't Colonel Sanders helping me out? If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Oh, how do I made a mistake. Okay. Oh no. I made a mistake. Curl into a ball. I'm not cut out for this. Being Rumbles broke Monster, you perch a rounded edge. Wow, villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Hot Pie Power Pinch! Look at his manly chest just pop out. He's not letting the waifu get killed. Hot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster's defeated. You saved me! An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this. I certainly won't be back, like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off to the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have it signed out is Borgo. Borgo. The name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. What final attack? I'd like curl up in a ball like a baby. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. I bet manly Colonel Sanders lifts me up in his strong arms and takes me home. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. How did he know where I lived? Yikes. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Oh my. They sure are weird. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used blank. Ultimate K-pop boys are still here. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. We've known each other for a day. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. Even the game is self-aware. Meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spork Monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. That's another reason I chose Clank, is because, as I said, Pops looks like he's a child. And that would just be awkward. So I chose Clank because Miriam deserves happiness. Like him? Like Clank? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. Are we in grade school? Like, okay, liking someone? I don't think that's moving too fast at all. Like, if she's like, you know what? I have a ring on my finger. Like, that's moving too fast. But crushes happen. got to talking after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. And also, she said she wanted to get a man at the beginning of the game, so I'm trying to help a girl out. Did you know Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? I'm shocked. No, but that doesn't make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. Wait, it was also... Oh. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. Okay, Miriam doesn't go following Clank around like a little poppy. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now. We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. Yeah, yesterday she was like all over me, and now she doesn't believe me. To be fair, I guess I did ditch her a few times. I have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Ram checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. She's gonna want me to spill, and I am a loyal girl. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. I don't like the sound of this. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. No, girl! Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. Besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it would be much use to anyone. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. Wow! What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? No way. No way. I'm loyal, and I think this girl is lying because I think I heard something like you can almost tell someone's lying, like have this big dramatic story to follow up with it. So I've had celery salt, obviously. Are you doing Unchained? I don't know, it could be celery salt. I'm gonna make up a fake ingredient because you don't tell secrets to others. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... It was Eye of New. I know, it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Almost sneeze. Stupid Miriam would probably believe it, even if I said it was like, pure cow farts or something. I know, it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of New? Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. She's not cut out for cooking school. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to the other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Colonel Sanders has arrived. Oh my god! It's Colonel Sanders! He's arriving at school! Jesus. Nice horse, though. Look at his saddle with chickens. Why is this guy so perfect? Stand back and admire his majestic glory. I don't want to seem too desperate. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse stand before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. Maybe that could be me someday. But he slaps gently on the rear, lovingly. You were so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Moose just gets really nervous around people they like. Shut up, girl! I'm trying to play it cool. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and we're up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. Miriam, shush. It gives you a wink and a smile, as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. You know what? As much as she's like... Oh my god, I just noticed his face. As much as she's like pushing it a little too far, she's trying to be my gal pal, so I give her a pass. I ditched her a bunch of times, but I also hooked her up with Clank, so you know, she's doing a favor back. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears to the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. Oh no! When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Are they like making meth? Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad? You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder. Oh, what if they made the spork monster? But he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make it like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Act like you're not interested, but really try and get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're doing like bad voodoo magic. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. So, like, I sure told them. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules. I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity, like panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. Yes it does. You killed a guy in cold blood yesterday. You didn't mean to, but it happened. You should be in jail. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. Was it like the cooking edition of the Necronomicon? That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. Notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. What? Again, I know they're supposed to be like the bullies, the antagonists, but this is just like a level of just meanness to further cement the fact that they are bad people. Also, those thighs are not settling down. Damn, girl. What are you playing? Hehehe. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class! Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. We get it. He's a hulking man. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. What is that pose? Like he's jumping in the air. He's like... no, let's see. It's... close enough. Where... Bzz. Van Van jumps to attack Clink, but Clink shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. I wish I went to such an exciting school. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone is completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? He's such a gentleman that he's gonna stop the fight because an innocent lady should be protected at all costs. Gentlemen, get hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. Aw, he's so cute. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Wait, did I rub his furry dog belly? Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to lesson. Truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. Alright, we have to remember this. 1776 Declaration of Independence, chicken signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and he missed most of the important parts. I guess I could just leave the book down here. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Moose? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A shimmering pepper. I'm not gonna eat the... Yeah, shimmering pepper. Brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body's not prepared for the heat. Pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. What kind of pepper is it? Is it ghost pepper? My friend! Ooh. This guy again? I'm here to give an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill... the prophecy. You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. What? We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday? Okay, so if it's a sample platter, he's pointing it at my face, but, like, what does he think I'm doing? Come on, time for lunch. Before everyone can relax, cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics of these two is off the charts. Just step up and tell them you're on. Bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Moose. I'll be watching your performance. Oh no. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. No, he probably thinks it's like healthy competition between students. No, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sports scene event. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Oh no. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. That's an original quote by me, by the way. In case I was wondering, I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now's my chance to shine. I will defeat myself. Okay. You had this chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Temperature does this water boil at? Oh, that's wrong. I don't know. What were you thinking? Moose, get your head in the game. You're gonna need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly. You have an idea. Herbs, did she say 11? Alright. So 100 degrees. I actually don't know. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're heading in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Alright. Now you've got some basic steps going. Time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? What? I'm begging you to get together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Probably vigilance. I'm gonna lose. My classmate Doreen Phoebe Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. Better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. That would be a great time to harness that energy. Where does it come from? Small town where big dreams are born. That's right, this is your shot and you're not going to miss it. Aroo! You try to shut off the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What's the sound of success? Sizzling. What? That's wrong. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Is this the end? Yep. Try again. Wow. I suck. Okay. Please? Why does the loading screen take forever? Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. Okay. I guess 100, so it might be 100 Celsius. Okay. That's right, but how would you have even gotten to school without knowing that? Duh, I should have known that because 100 Fahrenheit is not warm enough to boil water, but let's pray. Alright, when it gets to rub my furry belly, let's that enticing offer motivate you. I'm gonna need to see this chicken furry cookie. You don't know. Alright, 11. I'm gonna elevate your craft, save mine, vigilance. What? Oh, that might have been... We're already on chapter 6, damn. Yeah, I guess... Alright. I got it wrong. I have a bad feeling. So it's gratitude. I guess, yeah, be like gracious, gratitude for... Whatever, okay. We can do this, that's right. That's right, you must never take the opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates remain for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the piece for you. 5. That's right, okay. That's right, when they taste your cooking, they'll be so taken with it that they'll be unable to speak. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Moose. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all I can think about is Colonel Sanders on his horse. How many spoonfuls of gravy would take to fill it? What were you thinking? Get your mind back to the competition. Grr. You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? You shouldn't be focused on the challenge. You're falling behind. Sorry, I forgot the question. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? By the way, I said us saying our wedding vows. Woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. Zzz. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Where you might not have any hands, but Moose does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Oh no! Oh no! Moose, no! But you're not. But you're not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that that hand for the rest of the match. Oh god. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Is this because Alright, I'm gonna check something. I did, like, click on something. I probably should have ignored it. Let's see what happens if I don't choose any of the Colonel Sanders options. It might end up the same, but, Senpai needs to notice me. I'm really glad I wrote down 11 herbs and spices. Alright, 10 seconds is actually not too long though. It's just the timer's so big, it makes you freak. But you gotta chill under pressure. I can think about is Colonel Sanders. You're Shadow Desert Island, what do you take? What does that have to do with the crafting? Okay, so it wouldn't have mattered, I guess. You're really struggling. Alright. Okay, so it wouldn't have mattered is, the long and short of it. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely it makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two. On account of Moose's injury. Alright, I was worried, but... You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Wow. On an empty stomach? It looks okay. Is that, like, flan? Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. Like, Colonel Sanders' chicken looked good. Van's octopus looked good. This looks... I wouldn't eat it. It looks like a boob on a plate. I was gonna ask Moose to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this cream of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you find delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. It looks good, but it doesn't sound good. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you! As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Just don't be that person. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotion for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. Beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. No, I don't have eyebrows. Good. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. Yikes. Try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from the run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fire. I'll never be a master chef. Fire's a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. You think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated, all without an ego. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. Oh. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. Oh, he's crying. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best. I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit could be proud of. He's sharing his hopes and dreams with me. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. What past misdeeds? Seems like he failed a lot, but that doesn't seem like a misdeed to me. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Is it the student that died? Oh, battle scarred for the nights before, you prepare for the worst. It's the spork monster. Orko? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, but after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Oh! It's cute in its own way. Monster problem center, right? Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong, and kicking school could put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student, until one day some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. Magic spell book? Precisely, I had produced a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. You should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat with them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be here. It sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Moose, together I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss? Oh, we can discuss, alright. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Is this him as a kid? What a nice place. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining, also never stop researching. Have you worked on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish he might be describing. Meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? He trusted me with his secret. I'm gonna trust him with my secret. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Even that looks really good. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Luxe hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down at the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. And then he comes out in sexy lingerie. I hope. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Have an item to discover more about the Colonel. Oh. I don't know about the chicken. You know, it's a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." You take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick they seem to be waving around like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? What? What's in here? You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. Take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. You fess up and tell him the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. The thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Moose? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. We talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! You wake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Oh, I stayed over. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. I feel like I made the right decision. Here's the simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. Damn, that looks pretty good. I really miss fried chicken, I have to say. Of like all the things I can't eat anymore, fried chicken is pretty high up. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift? Cookery? Flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. With the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Yes. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. Why am I like this? There's still one more day of school, after all. The University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, waits for no one. That's such a mouthful. Get home to find you still have your favorite K-pop group poster and your chicken poster. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend's there waiting for you. Where have you been? How did you get in my house? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, I was just... Now that it turns out you're fine, I can totally get up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but... You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better keep your dialogue turned polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. What a good first date. Skydiving? Should you just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened. The emotional connection. Wowzers. I didn't know this was Life is Strange. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession to focus on school. Bitch! You went on a date with a robot, okay? Chill. Being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong. You don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. Oh, whoa. Okay. What is her issue? When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. I mean, they look pretty nice. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly sprinkles, please. Heh, Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dip, too. What does that mean? Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school? There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You got some nerve, Moose, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. That was all Ashley. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. Naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Moose, how's the hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What's he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? Wink. It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. He is so nice, but he's also dissing her in the kindest way possible. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Moose. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Oops. Maybe you can tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Moose. Uh-oh. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's that book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. Borgo told me not to do this. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I could use a spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming exam. No? That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like, anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. No! I will not. Just don't do it after all. You got this, girl. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want y'all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you, it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Just homework, no. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. I'm lucky. When Loki was a puppy, he would really chase anything. Chipmunks, squirrels, birds. If he saw it, it was his. These days, like, squirrels, he doesn't really chase. Like, he doesn't even really acknowledge them. Bunnies he'll go after. Well, he'll want to go after them, but he's pretty good and doesn't really bark at squirrels out the window. Terrence, I told you never to come back here, Terrence. I will destroy you, Terrence. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. Squirrel looks over, but doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? We named him Terrence. You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Moose, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by words and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. Oops. Oh, I don't know what happened, but clank. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joan, J&J forever. Watch us from a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzz, bzz. Yeah, well, it doesn't make it a great date. This makes it really hard to read the text. Beep, whir. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain, or off a cliff for all I care. Beep. Clank begins to shudder, steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Beep! Zzz. No, my seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. That's how you know it's not a real school, because, like, everyone would so be gossiping about what the hell just happened. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate, but we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition, showdown, and challenge exam. Trademarked. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches, see you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Do I not end up with Colonel Sanders? Uh-oh. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup. I wonder if it's because I didn't stop Ashley from whispering to Colonel Sanders. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van, the supposed man-man, and its eviler counterpart, Ashley. You know, if Ashley weren't part of the equation, I really wonder how bad, Van Van would be. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test recipe you've been working on. Moose's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do... your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Moose, what are you doing here? There's still time for the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm beginning to visualize success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Does KFC sell pot pies? Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Fess up about your practice dish. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. This guy loves chicken. But I'm glad I'm still getting hearts and choosing all the good decisions. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You know, it's a pot pie just from the smell. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Even though they kind of make you a little, like, obsessed with Colonel Sanders and you follow him everywhere, at the same time, I really like the characterization they make as you, the player. Haha, no, I can smell it was made with a helping of TLC. It'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. Damn. Oh. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. This sounds like it would be a song from River City Girls. You decide that mac and cheese, plus the pot pie you've been practicing, are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Would it be cheating? Like, she did it before the exam. I don't know if it'd be cheating, but whatever. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes, per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, reserved, a fried chicken. This game is really good. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Baster Blaster. Van Van flexes his pectorials as he chops open the sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. That is true. Like, as I said, Van Van even has just a background of trying to be the best cook he can be. Even Clink gets in on it. Clink speaks. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clink learn to speak English? Oh, probably from Miriam. He wants his Goral. It's a singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen or the appliance uprising will take us all. Oh, I didn't realize she has a knife with like a cute heart chain. Zapty strut. Van Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she gonna use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? No. Do it the hard way. First of all, the husband who told you, you know, the easy way never works. And second, Borko's like, don't do it. I think it's a bad idea. Do it the hard way. You need magic when you've got passion. I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Moose. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Moose, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. Uh-oh. What if she puts Eye of Newt in there? Uh-oh. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up, and where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? Boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. I'm so pissed. Oh. It is I, Steve, the spork monster. Steve. Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. No, I'm doing my real voice. Hold on. I think Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kid and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, the spork monster, notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. That's what we're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? Oh! I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I fall asleep during scare tactics class when I woke up. He tosses a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you know how you could ever win. I came up and dropped out of culinary school, please. I summon extra power from deep down within myself. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. I'm turning into a Super Saiyan. My heart is pure, my hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for. Yes, Moose, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire life for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground, energy coursing through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful, because while you were powering up, chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. Didn't Colonel Sanders say take it out? Damn. But don't worry, dear Moose. You may have suffered from setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. Well, I guess, yeah, the Sprinkles did say there are no rules. So, like, if Colonel Sanders wants to help me, I guess it's okay. I'm here to help. I've managed to make his mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules have never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. I love chicken tenders! Perfect to go with mac and cheese. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting? If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union. Time's up, students. So, I guess I did mess up with Colonel Sanders. The time expired. It's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall. The class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing students. Pop? Clank? From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hee hee hee, I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. Well, looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. I mean, it's a wedgie for college. Of course it's not yearbook material, please. Wait a second. Pranks, clank. Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? Wait to hear his signature whir, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Didn't he get unplugged? Somehow he... Oh my gosh. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. This game's unplayable. I can't. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final projects. Wait. So there... Oh, because Colonel Sanders helped me instead of... Okay. Yeah, so it's been a long semester. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders was cooking too, but now he helped me. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Narutomaki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. If that's a really... Like, I don't care how much you floss or brush your teeth. That's unsanitary no matter what. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Moose, for helping me to believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made... That also looks pretty good. I mean, the spikes are a little worrying, but it looks delicious. Uni over smooth. Egg custard and axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different color type of urchin? Yeah, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to pot it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof, woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch, my tongue. Professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. Uh-oh. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Poor Van. Disqualified? For glamour? Don't discount simplicity. This is the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog, and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now, describe your dish. I made... I mean, it looks better. Orange blossom Turkish delight and a light rosewater syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food. At a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Moose? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to a college of eating school for the hungry. Oh. Can I go over there? I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted. Don't be too hard, you might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food can't be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled but trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you heard of me, either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. Two chefs. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. Oh. It looks so good. I would eat the hell out of that mac and cheese poured over fried chicken tenders. I didn't eat lunch today. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. Oh, so he's only 7. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes this class. You mean like I guess we're the only 3 left. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even though Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There's supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. Okay, this school, like, is way better than my school. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog's in the house! Ow, ow, ow! You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says it can't teach an old dog new tricks? Ouch, I guess Loki's old. Oh, damn. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs that they did while they were the villains. I can't tell, like, that's actually a really cute sweater. Shorts, not my type, but like, look at those rippling muscles. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. Oh. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. Now that everyone is together. It's a spork monster. He is totally mellowed out. Everyone, the spork monster's no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name. Party Monster. Excuse you? That's my new name. Students try to finish what he had to say. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Rejected, student walks off. Does he ever get a name? Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and he knows she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? Who do you think it is? We've been playing this for like almost 2.5 hours. Cherry blossoms flew every time Colonel Sanders came in. You bet your butt it's him. Oh, never mind. It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Wait, is he Homecoming King? Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma. We had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh. So, even though this kid failed his final exam, he still got his diploma, huh? Because the dean of the school is Pop's dad. Doesn't sound like nepotism or anything, or like, you know, they were forced, but whatever, Pop. Even though you did nothing of value in anything, because you're related to the dean of the school, you can graduate, even though you got pure Fs. It seems fair. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. Music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank who's arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I'm not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. I really like her outfit. It's really cute. I'd wear something like that. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she's managed to surpass you in that regard. Yeah, it's getting to a point where I need water because my throat's getting scratchy. Good thing we're near the end. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. Portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Damn, what a man. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I was gonna say, you better show us what that full meal is. Look, it's my coleslaw. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? Oh. Oh, thank God. Okay. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Moose? What are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you'd expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know, a spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Moose. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. Who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Oh. When you live with only half of him, will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Moose, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. Along the way, you'll have me by your side. Oh, thank God. Okay. The end. The end.